Hello, everybody. We all Moonwalkers live in Yellow Submarine. And today, yes, I am wearing a Michael Jackson shirt. And you know what that means? This is a Michael Jackson video. So this is a complete different. Well, I mean, not really a complete different. It's a little different than usual. Cause remember back in the videos I did where I did Michael Jackson's album reviews, where I reviewed Blood on the Dance Floor and Escape albums reviews. Which, if you have not checked out the videos for my own opinion about my track by track reviews of the albums. And yeah, so if you read by the title, I know you're gonna be wondering, like, do you hate Michael Jackson songs because it said worst to best? Like, here's the rules what I'm gonna do from now on, because I was gonna because like for now on, when I do like a album tracking, which I'm gonna do like, worst to best, but like basically all what I'm trying to say is like least favorite to favorite, but I can't put it in the title. I mean, I did put it in the titles of my old videos, but I can't change it because I don't think I said it in the other video, but this time I'm gonna put it like worst to best, but in the video it's gonna be least favorite to favorite, because I love all the Michael Jackson songs that he's done in the past, including the unreleased songs that he didn't get a chance to put it on the albums. I mean, they were finished at the time, but he didn't put them on the album. So yeah, right by the title, I don't hate Michael Jackson songs. There is only one song I don't like from Michael Jackson. It has him in it, but it's the one with Eddie Murphy, and it's not Remember the Time, but it's What's Up With You. It has got to be my least favorite song. Maybe I haven't given it enough listens. Maybe it might be me. But anyway, yeah. Let me know in the comments down below what's your least favorite to favorite on the tracks on Invincible. Yes, this album, I've always loved this album, especially for its time when it first came out. I mean, you gotta think about it, because when this album first came out, it received mixed to positive reviews. But then nowadays, people are loving it a lot. People are loving it. Because back then, people were mixed about it. They either loved or hated it. I mean, you gotta think about it. At the time in the early 2000s, it's one of the musics that you either loved or hated it. But me, even though myself, I'm a metalhead and love some heavy metal musics, or for I love certain heavy metal or rock bands or artists. I love certain of them, and I don't like certain ones. But yeah, anyway, besides the point. But I'm gonna rank all the tracks on Invincible album to least favorite to favorite, even though the video said worst to best, but it's least favorite to favorite because I want to be a little more specific on it too. So yeah, so this album includes 16 tracks, and let me know in the comments down below what's your least favorite. I would love to hear your thoughts, or let me know what will you rank each track on the Invincible, like least favorite to favorite. And there are 16 tracks. So I'm gonna start off with my least favorite track on this album, and it's Invincible. Now hear me out. I love this song. I mean, I actually like this song. It's okay for me. I like the song. I give it more listens, but it's just my least favorite for now. But that doesn't mean I hate it or despise it. I like the song. It's really catchy. I recommend you. Like, if you have not listened to this album or never give it a chance, especially if you bought this album at the time when he was alive, or when this album came out, you never give it a chance, or you didn't like it, or you were like, meh. Like, I suggest you to give this album a chance and at least, appreciate that he made this last album for us. But yeah, Invincible, like the song, it's my least favorite, but I like the song. I don't dislike or hate it. I like the song. So yeah, even though it's got the same rapper for the other song, which I will mention later on in the video in the ranking. So the 16th, my least favorite is Invincible for now. It could change for a little bit, but let's see. But to be fair, like all you Moonwalkers out there, it was hard to rank all of the tracks. Well, not all the tracks, but like the least favorite parts. That part I was struggling to see which one should I put on the least favorites. But yeah. So my least favorite track is Invincible. Don't get angry at me. I like the song, but I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I like the song. But number 15 is okay, hear me out on this one. It's Unbreakable. Okay? Hear me out again. Hear me out. I like this song. I actually love this song. and it's catchy. I recommend you listening to that song. And this is actually the opening track, or yeah, the opening track for this album. The very first track on the Invincible album. It's Unbreakable, not the Invincible, but Unbreakable. And it features the Notorious Big, or you can or Biggie Smalls. It features him, but I forgot. Like he like most of his lines I've noticed because I did some research, and like he did some he had the same rap verse from another song. You know, it was the one with Shaquille O'Neal. I forgot what song was it, but I'm not a big fan of rap. Just to let you guys know. But I don't hated it. But it's just my least favorite, music genre. To be fair, I like certain, rap artists, But yeah, and I like Biggie Smalls. I like him. But yeah. I like this. I love the song "Unbreakable." It's really catchy and a really good album opener, or really good opening track, opening album, stuff like that. I don't even know how you call it, but you know what I'm talking about, right? But yeah. So the "Unbreakable" song, I actually love the song. I love this song. Sure, it may be really high on people's list, especially for Invincible song. It's gonna be high on people's lists. Cause yeah, I love the song. It's catchy and really good. I love this song. Yeah, I'm trying to do a research. I forgot what was the rap verse he did for Biggie Smalls. I forgot what was the rap verse from it. Like the lyrics. It's got like the same. I found out that the Biggie Smalls, he had the same rap lyrics from a different song, which was the one from Shaquille O'Neal song. I forgot what was the title called. But I'm trying to do research right now, just in case if I mess it up again. But oh, that's what it was called. You Can't Stop the Reek, or You Can't Stop the Reek. It's a Shaquille O'Neal song. But I'm not a big fan of Shaquille O'Neal. But I do love him as a basketball player. I do admire him as a basketball player. But I don't admire him as a movie actor or a rapper. But I do admire him as a basketball player. That's just my opinion. But I'm not a big fan of Shaquille O'Neal, or raps. I'm not a big fan. But okay, enough with the fun facts about this, the song Unbreakable. But number 14 is Heaven Can Wait. Okay, hear me out. Don't get me wrong, I love this song because I was actually having a hard time like putting like either Unbreakable or Heaven Can Wait, like switching around. It's kind of hard for me, but I decided to do that was my final decision. I decided to put Heaven Can Wait a little higher because the song is really slow and really good song. Really good vocals by Michael Jackson. Really good slow song. I love it. And the song has a really dark, I'm not dark, but it has a really deep meaning, and I love it. Like Heaven Can Wait. Oh man, that's really hard to listen to, huh? But I love this song because I'm starting to love this song. But or we're getting into my favorite ones. Like I don't know. But like I said, I love all Michael Jackson songs. Only just one, which was featured from Eddie Murphy's "Love's Alright" album. So that's just that's just the song I don't like. But I don't hate it by any means. I don't hate it. I just don't like it. There's a huge differences between hate and don't like. When you hate something, you will never listen to that song back. But when you don't like it, you're like, nah, it's okay, but I may listen to it again sometimes. Stuff like that. But yeah, Heaven Can Wait is a really good slow song. I recommend you to something like that. I don't know how you. I was about to say I recommend you to listen to this song. Like, I mean, what I'm trying to say is I recommend you to listen to this album. It's really good. In my opinion, it's probably one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs, or Michael Jackson's album. Like one of my favorites from along with Dangerous, Thriller, and Dangerous, and Bad. Off the Wall is my least favorite, mostly because I haven't got a lot of listens from it. So I'm trying to get more listens from Off the Wall, so I can. I mean, I got a little more listeners from Thriller and Bad, and Off the Wall I haven't been getting a little listens to it, but I know some of the songs on that album, not because of the hits from Don't Stop Till You Get Enough or Rock With You, stuff like that. But I know some of their songs like Working Day and Night, She's Out of My Life. I can't help it. Like I know their songs, but I just haven't get enough listens. Just in case if I had to do rankings. But yeah, I love the song Heaven Can Wait. Really good slow song. It's really different. Michael, this is really different because if you listen to this album, you know how different Michael Jackson is. Like this album is really different than his older ones. Like especially from Off the Wall and Thriller, it's really different comparisons too. Because this album is really different than usual. I mean, because he is an experimental guy and he tries new things. I mean, he tried new things. But yeah, it's really different. When he got older, he did some different stuff, and it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. But oh yeah, by the way, this album came out on October 30th, 2001, and this album was this album promotion or the company that worked with this album is one of my arch nemesis, Sony. And never liked Sony because I mean, even though Michael Jackson owned 50% of the Sony, that not a whole lot, but I have no respect for Sony for what they did to this man over here. You know, this man. Sony doesn't like him, so I don't like them. But anyway, off topic. I'm not gonna apologize because that's what I do in my videos. But it's relative. It's relative to who made this album, you know. But Heaven Can't Wait. I love the song. Really catchy song. I mean, not a catchy song, but it's a really good slow song. It's really good vocals by Michael Jackson. Okay, number 13 is You Are My Life. I actually love this song because even though at first I'm just like, it's alright because it's still a little slow, but I give it, I listen to, the album a little more and listen to, some of the slow songs that I haven't get enough listens to, and I love the song a lot. Because I know a lot of people will rank this really low, like probably 16 or 15, but I love this song. And I believe I could be wrong, but I think he wrote this song for his children at the time. I don't really remember who, like the children, but I did know that he wrote this song for his children. I heard, and I think it is true, yeah, because it does sound like he was talking about his kids, like saying "You Are My Life," but I don't know. But anyway, "You Are My Life," love this song, and I love really good vocals by Michael Jackson, and at the beginning, middle was a little slow, but then at the end gets intense. Like I love. Well, I mean, not intense, but like really like a little, a little bigger or crazier. Not like intense, because like it would not just go intense and like be like right in your ears, you hear it, stuff like that, But yeah, I love this song. Really good vocals by Michael Jackson. Number 12, Don't Walk Away. This song, I actually love this song. Like really good slow song and really good vocals by Michael Jackson. And I don't know, maybe because most people would rank this really low on their list, but I would rank this a little higher, mostly because I love like how like his vocals and the the slow songs. Because I know you're gonna be like, but I thought you were a metalhead and you love some awesome heavy metal fast beat music. Like don't get me wrong, like I understand what you're saying, but I love some slow songs too. They actually have a powerful meaning into it, especially messages in it too. I love it. But Don't Walk Away, really good song. Really good guitar playing. I forgot who played the guitar on that song, but really good guitar playing right there. I was actually wanted to practice myself playing the guitar cover for that song, but I haven't get enough to like haven't tried to like get more research, because this album is so underrated that nobody barely even talks about the tracks, and it's sad. And we should talk more about the tracks more than than his older ones, because in his older ones people talk about the tracks a lot because they are hits, But don't get me wrong, I love his hits and I love his older stuff. It's just like I feel like people need to give this album a chance and they may actually love it. But yeah, Don't Walk Away, love the song. And hold on 1 second, I gotta charge my freaking laptop because it's almost dead. I am a freaking loser. But yeah, You Are My Life is a really good slow song by Michael Jackson. Loved it. Yeah, moving on. Number 11, Whatever Happens. It may be some people's a little higher on their list, but Whatever Happens, if you didn't know, this song features Carlos Santoro. Sorry if I mispronounced his last name, but I am very familiar. I am somewhat familiar with Carlos Santana, but not a whole lot. But I keep forgetting what I'm trying to say. Carlos Santana. Okay, yeah, I got his name right. Carlos Santana. I'm not a fan of him, but I am very familiar with Carlos Santana. And yeah, and I'm not very like I'm not a fan. Don't get me mad. Don't be mad at me. But I'm not a big fan of Carlos Santana. But I don't hate Carlos Santana. I'm just not a big fan or not a fan. But I do admire him as a guitarist too. I love him. I like him. You know, stuff like that. But Carlos Santana actually said about this song. He actually said he was very honored that Michael Jackson called. Well, he actually said he was very honored that Michael Jackson has called me to do the work um, with him in this love song. You know, he was really happy to work with Michael Jackson. I'm actually glad because not a lot of people are glad with anything. What would they do with like if they were being called to do Michael Jackson song? A lot of people would not like him, but Carlos Santana is actually a really nice guy. I gotta respect him a little more because not a lot of people loved him back then. But yeah. Wait, hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm sorry, just checking. But yeah, this song is actually about a couple who is hitting hard times. They're close to break up while the guy is trying to assume her girl that everything will be alright as he's trying too hard to make her girl happy. But he needs to know that he shouldn't take the world upon his shoulders and just being with her is what makes her happy. You know, whatever happens to her, just don't let go of her. You know, that's basically what the song's talking about. You know, but I love this song. Really good guitar solo by Carlos Santana. I love that guy. And did you guys and girls know that? Because I don't think a lot of people know this. But right at the end of the song, Michael Jackson says like I forgot what exactly what he says at the end, but he says like something about Carl. Oh yeah, he says oh yeah, that's right, because he said at the end Carlos Santana say thank you, man, and then Michael Jackson says thank you, Carlos. I caught that. And yes, by the way, I listened to this, you know, because I know you're gonna be like, did you listen to the album before you did the review? I do that. I do that every album before I did a review. All right, guys and girls. But yeah, because I played this song and I just noticed a little whispering and I heard it and I was like, wait, what's? And I was like, I didn't even realize that before. I didn't even realize that, and I'm surprised. I'm so glad I caught that. But yeah, this song a really good song, really good love song, by the way. Really good vocals by Michael Jackson. Even though if a lot of people would have been like, what the heck is going on? His vocals is a little different, mostly because he's getting older. Because he was getting older at the time too. He was getting older. That's why his voice sounds, you know, a little deeper. That's what's called like growing up, you know. But yeah, the next number 10 is for me. Number 10 is Heartbreaker. This song is really catchy, and he invented dubstep. Oh, okay, sorry. I thought I heard a noise, but this is like a song because this is a song that's basically like a dubstep, and even though I don't really listen to dubstep, but I love this song. Like Michael Jackson did a really good job on that dubstep. Really good vocals, and by the way, really good rap by Fats. I don't really know fully about him. I don't know nothing about Fats, but I don't think it's Fat Domino's. Fat Domino. I don't think that's him. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments down below. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Fats. He also did the rap for Invincible. I should have said that before when I was ranking that bottom of my least favorite. But yeah, Fats also did the rap in Invincible song, and I don't think it's Fat Domino. Let me know in the comments down below who's Fats. Like, is he just like a rapper or is it Fats Domino? I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I don't know a lot. You know, I don't know a lot about this album. You know, the back. I mean, I know a couple, but not a whole lot. So yeah, this song Heartbreaker is really catchy, and I still love this song to this very day. I still loved it. Even for first listens, I was like, man, this song is so catchy. I love it. And this song is definitely a perfect song for Lisa Marilyn Priestley. This is a Lisa Marilyn Priestley song. If you guys and girls are not very familiar with Lisa Marilyn Priestley, she was the Devil Woman. And yes, I did the yes, I'm not even joking, but Lisa Marilyn Priestley fake marriage Michael Jackson in 1994 or 1995 through 96. I think I could be wrong. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, but the reason why I called her a Devil Woman, and yes, it's a Ringo Starr reference from a Devil Woman song. But this is a song that pretty much talks about Lisa Marilyn Priestley. Even though the song doesn't really have too much of a background in it, which I think there was, maybe because I haven't been doing a lot of research, maybe I could be wrong. But this Oh, oh, now I know. Okay, it features rap from New Jersey, and it's MC Fats. Okay, I don't know him, but it was okay. So, also this song is about a seductress who includes Michael's grasp. Okay, yeah, that's 100% going to be Lisa Merle Priestley, 100%. But yeah, I love this song. Really catchy, and still I love this song. It's so catchy. It's really listenable to also. It's that song is listenable. Um, Number nine. Number nine. Number nine. Sorry, I'm sorry. I had to make a reference, you know. I'm probably. I know you're going to be like, why are you trying to make so much reference to anything else? Come on, man. Come on, man. It's not like you, like, you make references to anything. Come on. You got to at least, you know, make a reference to, you know, at least once in a while. Come on. Who doesn't want to make a references? But, my number nine is Break of Dawn. Really good slow song. Like when I listened to this song, I was like, man, this song hits me in the feels, and I love this song. It's just like being at the time where this album came out. Like, man, this song is so good. It's such a good slow song too. Really good vocals by Michael Jackson, and really good backup vocals. I don't really know their names are the backup vocals. I don't know, but yeah. So don't be angry at me, Michael Jackson fan or Moonwalker. Sorry. But don't be angry at me. I'm not a big fan of, you know, the backup vocals or the drummer, stuff like that. I don't know much about it, you know, stuff like that. But sadly, that I wish this song was a hit. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes in my videos I say something weird, and I wish I don't. But I believe I could be wrong. Michael Jackson, I think he wanted it to be a single, but with the album not underperforming and, you know, legal problems striking him again, the release was halted. Because, like, Michael Jackson, I think he wanted this song Break of Dawn to be a hit single, which he's not wrong. But the hit single Break of Dawn, if you guys don't know, the Break of Dawn was a hit single in another Michael Jackson album, which is Number Ones. And yes, this is actually, well, even though this is an album for pretty much his number one hits album, but at least, like, listen, look at what it says. Like, it says, brand new hit, One More Chance, the final song he made before he passed away, sadly. And yes, I actually got this album from my grandmother, by the way. Yeah, right there it says, like, you know, a brand new song, which is, you know, a brand new song, you know, One More Chance. But it also has Break of Dawn, by the way. This album, it has a Break of Dawn. It's a single, so, well, it's not really much of a single in that album, but Michael Jackson wanted it to be a single, but it ended up in Michael Jackson's number one album, so, yeah. I love the song, and I would not be shocked if this was the hit, because, because I feel like, because when I listen to this song, I'm just like, this song must have been a hit back then, but it wasn't, because this song should have been a hit. Pretty much all the songs from Michael Jackson's Invincible album all Michael Jackson's Invincible, like in the songs, should have been a hit, in my opinion. But yeah, not really, that's all I have to say about Break of Dawn, and yeah. Number 8. This may be ranked a little lower, like a lot or a little lower on people's list, but number 8 for me is 2000 Watts. Now, hear me out on this one. This may be people's least favorite songs from this album because of Michael Jackson's vocals, because, you know, his deep voice. But you gotta think about it. He was sort of like that. His voice was deep in some of the songs, like Remember the Time. You know, some of the songs that he had, like, in his other albums had deep voice too. So this is not the only one. So, because, like, Remember the Time song had, like, deep, like, you know, deep verses and deep chorus to the song Remember the Time, which I love that song from the Dangerous album. But yeah, wait, hold on. From Dangerous album. Sorry, I had to. And yes, because, like, I haven't get out all the Michael Jackson albums so far. I just got to get that Off the Wall and Thriller and Blood on the Dance Floor album, which is my least favorite album from Michael Jackson. It's a remix album, so yeah. I like some songs on there, but it's my least favorite. But 2000 Watts is a really different song than what you hear of Michael Jackson, because you're gonna be like, wait, what is going on? Is this Michael Jackson singing? It is actually. It is him singing. It is pretty different. I know a lot of people would not like it because of how different he sounds. But he was getting older. You gotta understand that. But this song, I mean, I don't think this song, because this song, like, it talks about, like, the, because, you would expect from 2000 watts, like, like, eight ohms, stuff like that. I don't really know much about the song. I try to do more research about the song meaning. And, but this is, like, I think this album was also, I think, I could be wrong, but I think this album was produced by Ted Riley, or no, Teddy Riley, sorry. I think this album was also produced by Teddy Riley. I could be wrong. But if Teddy Riley produced this album, I would love him for a lot more than before. Because Teddy Riley produced the Dangerous album, which I 100% love the Dangerous album. But I think I don't think he produced the Invincible album. I could be wrong. But Michael Jackson did say that this album is dedicated to. He said that this is quote that it's a dedication to my grandmother, Nicolette Scarlett. I love you, your grandson Michael. That's sweet. I like that. That's nice. But I could be wrong. But yes, I'm trying to look over the booklet just in case if it's something like that. Because I believe Teddy Riley produced this album. I could be wrong. But because I know it's produced by the other artists, I forgot their names were. I forgot their names. Sorry. But yeah, 2000 Watts. I actually love this song. I mean, sure, it may not be everybody's favorite song, but I actually love this song. It's different. I agree. This voice sounds a little weird, but he was getting older at the time. He was older, so you can't really blame him. He was getting older, so he can't really. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, you can't really you can't really bully him because I mean. I don't know. Also, he was producer. Yeah, so Teddy Riley did produce this album. Okay, yeah, he did. Okay, so I loved him a lot more than before because he produced Dangerous, Invincible. I think he also produced History, Past, Present, and Future. I think too. But I love this guy way more than Quincy Jones, in my opinion. I actually love Teddy Riley more of a producer more than Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones, I don't like that guy because in real life he's not nice. I don't like him. But if you're gonna, because I'm not gonna make a rant video about him, but I'm just gonna say to him, no, just no. But yeah, 2000 Watts. I actually love this song. I love how in the middle of the song, he gets this little slow, and then it goes intense, like with this screaming, or his ad lib, sorry, where it just goes, like it goes intense, like he wants to go crazy with it. I'm just like, man, this song's awesome. I love it, even though it's different, but this song's one of my favorite songs from the album. But yeah, number 7 is it may be number 1 or a little more higher on people's lists for favorites. But this is a hit single from Michael Jackson, and it's pretty much the only song they will ever hear from Michael Jackson from this album. And it's, you guessed it, You Rock My World. And don't get me wrong, I love the short film that features Chris Tucker. I had to say, excuse me. Not only he is the funniest comedian I've ever seen him. Not only he's the funniest comedian, but he is actually the best human being in real life. Because he was like the closest friend to Michael Jackson ever at the time. Because not a lot of people were with him at the time. Especially you would think Eddie Murphy was on. I mean, I don't know if Eddie Murphy was on his side. I don't think Eddie Murphy was closest to a friend like Chris Tucker was. I don't know. But the short film also features Marlon Brando, which sadly passed away a little shortly after it. Which, it wasn't 2002 or, it was 2004, I believe. I could be wrong. But sadly, Marlon Brando passed away, and that's sad. Because whoever does not know Marlon Brando definitely has living on the rock. But, yeah. I love the song. I love the short film that goes along with it. I loved it. I haven't been getting a chance. Like I said, I haven't been getting the Invincible, the short films a chance. Mostly because I've been busy. I've been working, stuff like that. But, yeah, Real Rock My World is one of my favorite songs from this album, even if I know you're going to be like, are you with every fan saying, oh, You Rock My World is awesome? Well, no, this is just my opinion. I'm not always with what people say. I mean, sure, there's one or a little bit I would say I will agree with them, but it's just, my personal opinion, I love "You're Out My World" because it's really catchy, really good vocals by Michael Jackson, and yeah, love the song. And the short film was really good too. I loved it. But number six is it may be a little lower on people's list, and it's "Speechless." Really slow song. Yeah, a really slow song, and I actually love the song. And I love that little like guitar playing in the background, like in the middle of the song. It's just like guitar playing. This is fun fact, actually the shortest song on this album. Just to let you know, fun fact. I forgot to mention Unbreakable song is actually the longest song on the album. Just to let you know. I don't have problems with it. I'm just just giving you a fun fact, But the Speechless was actually one of the singles from Michael Jackson's album, Invincible album, sorry. This is another single from the album. And like the lyrics of the song basically talks about what you assume, and like it's like a significant other in Michael's life, what's going on. And Michael actually reveals in an interview with Vibe magazine that Speechless was not written while he was smitten with an indie girl. In fact, the inspiration for this song came from a water balloon fight he had with with children in Germany. And quote, Michael Jackson quote, "I was so happy after the fight that I ran upstairs in their house and wrote Speechless. Fun inspires me. I hate to say that because it's such a romantic song, but it was the fight that did it. I was happy and I wrote it, and it's entirely right there. I feel like it would be good enough for the album. Out of the blessed comes magic, wonderment, and creativity." Well, poet, huh? I'm just kidding. But no, honestly, he's basically talking about how he got an inspiration background of how he wrote this song, Speechless. And just like, not only I love the song because, the song, but I loved it, like the production, and the background of the song. It's really good. It really unexpected because I thought it was because when I heard the song, I'm just like, when he says like when I'm speechless, because I thought he was talking about like a girl, but something like that. But I did not know it was an inspiration from like that, like a fight of a water balloon, which that was a really good inspiration. I gotta say, I didn't know that before. If you didn't, oh yeah, fun fact, I recognized this a couple of times before. But if you listen closely at the end of the song, you will actually hear Michael Jackson say in the final lyrics where he says, "Your love is magical. That's how I feel. But in your presence, I am lost for words. Words like I love you." That's exactly what he said at the end. If you didn't caught that, and that was really nice and sweet. I mean, Michael Jackson is the sweetest artist, like sweetest pop artist we've ever gotten, and nobody will ever be as sweet as him. Well, so far, I mean, I'm not a pop fan, but Michael Jackson is like the nicest man on earth. I mean, not on earth, but he's like one of the nicest man from a pop like artist too. So yeah, that's all for Speechless. I love this song, and never fails to make me feel bored from this song. I will never get tired of this song. Number 5 is Butterflies. This song is another single from this song. This may or may not be a song that they may be familiar with, which is Butterflies, seventh track from Invincible album, by the way. But yeah, this song did pretty well on the charts. It did really well. I mean, because this song was actually written by Marsha Ambrosius and Andre Harris. So it wasn't written by him, Michael Jackson. It was written by the two guys. I forgot. I don't really know. Not the two guys, by the two by the two lyricists. Something like that. I'm trying to put it there. Because they wrote the lyrics. But it was written by a female artist and a male artist. But yeah, Michael Jackson didn't wrote it, but I love the song. No matter if he didn't wrote it, but I still love the song. But yeah. This song did really well. Like, I listened to the song, I was like, man, I'm shocked of how good this song is. Because in this song, Butterflies, it charted Billboard Top 100 at number 14 and number 2 and number 36 in the United States. It was not promoted by a music video. So, the only music videos is You're Out My World, and it's the other one, which I'm going to mention later on. When I get to the top ones, So, yeah, Butterflies is a really good song. I love the song. Really good slow song. Really good vocals by Michael Jackson. Number 4 is Privacy. Oh my gosh. This song is like one of the closest rock and roll music we ever got. Well, not rock and roll, but like one of the songs Like this is like the only rock and like the closest to rock and roll song from this album, despite "Don't Walk Away" or "Don't Walk Away" or "Speechless" stuff like that, where it has like a I think it was an acoustic guitar, but this one's like a close to a rock and roll song. "Privacy." I may actually rank this as one of my favorite songs from Michael Jackson because it's so good. And guess who else? Guess who was in the "Privacy" song? And it's a guitarist. And yes, it is. In this song, and it's by the guitarist himself, Slash. Heck yeah, he kicks butt. He knows how to rock on. But yeah, the background of this song is, but it's similar to "Leave Me Alone" and "Tabloid Junkie," where it talks about the problems he's going through. But this is a song about asking people to give him privacy. Pretty simple lyrics, but it's still good nonetheless. And he has like an angry voice. If you could tell when he's singing, he has an angry voice. You can hear from his a tone of his voice. But it like I don't know if it's not true or not, but it refers to Princess Diana in respect. I don't know, probably just some dumb stuff. But yeah, this song has a really good and something about Slash. I just love him from Guns N' Roses. Like freaking Slash kicks butt. I love him. He rocks on. I love him. But yeah. Slash not this is not the only Slash song he has. This is not the only work. Not the only work Slash has done for Michael Jackson. He's done that before. He did that in the '90s, in the mid '90s, with he did that with the Dangerous concert, and it was he rocks on to that. He rocks on to that, and man, Slash, and he also did a guitar. He also was the guitarist of the following songs, which is "Given to Me," D.S. initials, from History, Past, Present, and Future. Or, you know what? History, Past, Present, and Future. Yeah, D.S. initial. I love this song. And he kicks butt. I love him. But, yeah. Slash is easily one of my favorite guitarists of all times. But, yeah, but, that's all for the privacy conversation. I just love this song so much. I just loved it. And now for the top 3 songs of my favorites. And number 3, "Threaten." Now, it may be a little lower on people's list, but hear me out on this one. This song is definitely similar to Thriller and Is It Scary Ghost. Like 3 different songs from Michael Jackson. This song is similar, but this song is really similar to Thriller actually. But yeah, but guess who appeared in, well, not appeared, but guess Michael Jackson tributed to someone, and it is the Twilight Zone narrator, and it's Rod Serling. And I'm not joking. I mean, Michael Jackson, I guess he wanted to tribute to Rod Serling, which was actually really nice of Michael Jackson to do that, because he tributed to Biggie Smalls in Unbreakable song, and he tributed to Rod Serling of Threaten song, and I loved that. That song has got to be easily my favorite songs from that album. I especially love the ending, where just the lines at the end was just the best. "What you have just witnessed could be the end of the particularly terrifying nightmare. It isn't. It's the beginning." That really good ending. I don't know, something about Rod Serling. I guess it's maybe me, but I'm just a big Rod Serling fan because if you guys and girls don't know, I watched the Twilight Zone, the original '50s show, and I love that show. It's so good. I mean, I know a lot of people will not watch it because it's black and white or it's just old, but give it a chance. I know we're in a modern world, but give it a chance. The Twilight Zone's a really good show. I recommend it to watch it. I love it. But yeah, really good tribute to Rod Serling. This is one of my favorite songs. This is because many people will put Thriller song for Halloween for each year. But here's an idea: you could put Is It Scary, Ghost, or even Threaten. You could easily put these 3 songs, the songs that a lot of people don't know. Is It Scary, Ghost, or even Threaten. You could easily put these songs in a Halloween every year. You could do that, and that could be a great tribute to Michael Jackson. And really, because those Is It Scary, Ghost, and Threaten, all 3 are just underrated. But yeah, number 3 is Threaten, and it's actually one of my favorite songs from this album. And number 2 is. So this one's for all the lost children. Yes, and yes, this is the song "The Lost Children." Now, hear me out. This may be really low on people's list because it's really slow. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I know it's slow. I know what you're saying, but this is one of my favorite songs from. This is one of my favorite songs from the Invincible album. "The Lost Children" is one really good song. I love the chorus. I love it. Just like, because this song gives like a heartwarming message to the lost children of the world. You know, it's a pretty simple. It's a pretty simple message, but I loved it. So, because Michael Jackson, he emphasizes with like the children that were missing and hopes that they will one day return to their home with their parents, which is a really nice message too. I liked it, even though if it's a little simple, but I don't care if it's simple. It's fun. I love it. But yeah, I love in the background after the chorus, you can hear like the children talking, which was so beautiful to hear. Just like, ready or not, here it comes. I'm not trying to mock them, all right. That's exact. I'm not trying to, That's not how. That's not how I sound. That's not how they sound like. The way I sound. No, come on. I'm not good at impersonating, but yeah, you get the point. But yeah, I love the background, and I especially love at the end of the chorus, like at the end of the song, just the kids were singing with Michael Jackson at the end was really cute and really heartbreaking to hear. It's really good. Not because of how sad it is. I mean, it sort of is, but it is pretty good. But if you not notice at the end of the song, I mean, a lot of moonwalkers will. I mean, moonwalkers who know Invincible album would understand this. But at the end of the song, if you can listen closely, you can actually hear the moon, like the cricket. Like you can hear like a moon night. If you don't, I'm just giving you a fun fact. But yes, and that's all I had to say for that song. And my number one favorite song from this album, Invincible, is "Cry." Okay, hold on. Hear me out on this one. It may not be people's favorite song from this album. They were ranked as really low on their list because it's really slow. And by the way, I get that this song is not right. It wasn't written from Michael Jackson. It was written from R. Kelly. Fun fact, if you didn't know that. That song was actually written by R. Kelly. And this song is like, it's similar to "Heal the World," where it's like talks about like, you can change the world. Like, cause the song basically talks about like us human beings. We like it's asking us, you can change the world, which Michael Jackson says, I can't do it by myself. We want you to change the world, which was a really good, powerful message too. Because not a lot of people will love that. I mean, not a lot of people would mind this, but like, because if you guys didn't notice at the end of the line at the end of the song, he says like at the end of the song he says, "Change the world," and that's how I got my outro for my videos. I say "change the world," which I want, because that's why I say I end the video with "change the world," because I want you guys to change the world with your love and care for the world. That's why I end the world. That's why I end the videos with "change the world," because I want you to do stuff that can be really helpful to our environment, stuff like that. But yeah, so it may not be people's favorite song from this album, "Cry," but you got to give this song a chance. And by the way, it does have a short film. By the way, "Cry." It has a short film. By the way, if you didn't know that. But the short film, a little bit. I mean, not really much of a letdown, but he didn't. Michael Jackson, because I know you're gonna expect Michael Jackson to be in the "Cry" short film. He actually didn't appear in the Michael Jackson. He didn't appear in the "Cry" short film, but I can fully understand why. Because due to Sony, the way they promoted this Invincible album really gets on my nerves. Because us like moonwalkers really hate Sony for what they do to Michael Jackson's promotion of the Invincible album. Because even though I 100% despise Sony, but yeah, but I'm not trying to make it as a rant video, but that's how I feel about Sony. But like, Sony refused to promote the album. That's why Michael Jackson didn't want to appear for the "Cry" short film. That's why he didn't want to appear, because of how much Sony promotes it. It's a big letdown of what Sony does, what they do to his Invincible album. So yeah. By the way, fun fact: this song "Cry" is actually a B-side to the unreleased songs, which are "Shouts" and "Streetwalker." If you didn't know, "Shout" was actually one of the songs that were supposed to be an unreleased song from Michael Jackson. It was recorded in the Invincible sessions. But and Streetwalker, I think that was also recorded for the Invincible. I think also, because I thought it was like recorded for the Bad album. Maybe I'm just thinking something else. I could be wrong. But yeah, but the cry, like the "Shout" song is basically a different song just a little bit of a review of the Shout song. It's an unreleased song from Michael Jackson, but actually found out, fun fact, that the Michael Jackson Shout song was almost got a chance to be in the Michael Jackson's Invincible album, but they decided to put "You Are My Life" song on that album, and they decided to put Shout as a B side of the Cry. So yeah, you learn something new every single day, huh? But yeah. What would you guys? Because I know a lot of people would prefer Shout over You Are My Life, but I love both of them. Shout, I would say I would kind of prefer Shout a little more than You Are My Life, mostly because it has like a rocking track in it too. By the way, and yes, I heard the song Shout, and it's a really good song. I recommend you to listen to that song. It's not on the Invincible album, but it's an unreleased song. It's somewhere in the internet. You can search it up, and you can listen to it on YouTube. Yeah. This was actually, because Shout was supposed to be on the Invincible album, but they decided to put You Are My Life, so yeah. I don't know if it would have done way better if it was going to be, if they put a Shout on You Are My Life. But yeah. Not really much to say about the Shout song, but I love the song Shout. And I didn't get a chance to listen to the song Streetwalker, but I maybe later on if I do another my Streetwalker song review from where it's supposed to be released on the Invincible album too. So if you are gonna rank Cry on really low on your list, then don't fight against me. This is just my own opinion of which tracks I like more than the other tracks. But don't get me wrong, I love the Invincible tracks. I mean, I love Invincible album overall. I love this album. I will actually give it a 9 out of 10. Or no, I will pretty much would put it to 10 out of 10. Mostly, like hear me out. I will rank the Invincible album. For me, I'll rank this 10 out of 10. I have no problems with this album. I have no problems with this album. Sure, some of the songs can feel like it goes on for a long time, but I mean that's how CDs were back in the day. That's how CDs were back in the early 2000s or even the 90s. That's how CDs were. They put all the songs in one album, because in vinyl players we only have like 2 vinyls that has we actually have one vinyls that we have like side 1, which we can turn it over and it has side 2, which is pretty simple enough, so we don't have to listen to it all the way through and be like, oh god, it goes on for so long. But yeah, give this album a chance. If you did not like this album, especially when it first came out, if you didn't like it, I recommend you to buy this album and check this album out. And if you didn't like this album for the first listeners, just like Paul McCartney's Driving Rain album, then just give it another chance. Just give it more listens to, because my personal opinion, because I've listened to this album so far. I think I listened to this album so far was 6 times so far, all the way through, and I love the song. I even love most of the songs. I actually love most of the songs. Second listeners, I love most of the songs on there. But yeah, because the second listeners is where I started looking up at the background of the songs, how they were made, and what the songs trying to say. And I 100% loved them a lot more than the first listeners. But not overall, a lot loved them. But in the 4th time, I started loving them a lot. I loved all of them. But yeah, overall, the Invincible album, one of my favorite albums from Michael Jackson. In my opinion, I can't put this my number 1. I may put my second favorite. Because Thriller, I would probably say number 1 favorite. But yeah. Yep, that's all I had to say. Do you guys and girls agree with my list? If you guys had to rank your least favorite to favorite, or worst to best, or sorry, least favorite to favorite, if you had to rank them, let me know in the comments down below. What would you rank them as your least favorite to favorite of your of the Michael Jackson songs on the Invincible album? We all have different opinions. Don't fight that person who has their own opinion. Yeah, that's all I had to say. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching the album ranking of the tracks by tracks review, and that's yeah. If you have not yet, check out my my other album rankings from Michael Jackson's, which are Blood on the Dance Floor and the Escape albums. And yeah, if you guys and girls enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends and family, and my social media are in the description, so you can follow me there, and follow me what I'm doing in my so you can follow me on what I'm doing, so you don't have to wait for the YouTube. and tap the bell for notifications after you subscribe. And that's all I have to say. Change the world. And peace and peace and love. Or sorry, I already messed up that outro already. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Change the world in peace and love, or change the world, peace and love, and also rock on. Bye bye.